The idea of a mystical or supernatural stone imbued with extraordinary properties is a recurring theme in mythologies, spiritual traditions, and folklore across the world. These stones, often described as sources of immense power, wisdom, or transformation, bear resemblance to the legendary Great Crystal of Atlantis, a fabled artifact believed to have granted the Atlanteans advanced abilities before their civilization's downfall. Similar concepts exist in various cultural traditions, each with its own unique characteristics and symbolic meanings. In Hindu and Buddhist lore, the Chintamani stone is regarded as a wish-fulfilling gem, akin to the Cintamani or Mani jewel. It is often depicted as a radiant, otherworldly jewel that grants enlightenment, material wealth, and spiritual wisdom to those who possess it. Some legends associate it with the Kaustubha Mani, the divine jewel worn by the god Vishnu, while others connect it to the Buddhist concept of Asya Dharma, the complete understanding of the universe. The Chintamani is sometimes linked to extraterrestrial origins, with some theories suggesting it was a celestial gift from beings beyond Earth. In European alchemical traditions, the philosopher's stone is one of the most famous mystical substances, believed to have the power to transmute base metals into gold and bestow immortality through the fabled elixir of life. Alchemists such as Nicholas Flamel and Paracelsus pursued this elusive substance, believing it held the key to ultimate knowledge and enlightenment. The philosopher's stone was not merely a physical object, but also a metaphor for spiritual transformation, representing the purification and perfection of the soul. In Egyptian mythology, the Benben stone was a sacred relic associated with the creation of the world. It was said to have emerged from the primordial waters and represented the dwelling place of the sun god Ra. This stone, often linked to the capstone of the Great Pyramid of Giza, was believed to contain divine energy and wisdom. Some interpretations suggest that the Benben was a type of meteorite with celestial origins, reinforcing the idea of cosmic power infused into earthly stones. In Finnish mythology, the Sampo is a magical object that generates wealth, prosperity, and well-being. Although its exact nature is ambiguous, some interpretations describe it as a powerful stone or a mystical artifact capable of producing limitless resources. In the epic Kalevala, the Sampo is fought over by gods and heroes, symbolizing its immense power and significance. Throughout different cultures, so-called thunderstones, often believed to be meteorites or ancient axes, were thought to be imbued with magical properties. In Norse mythology, Thor's hammer, Mjolnir, was said to be forged from a mystical stone of celestial origin. Similarly, in Chinese mythology, jade was revered as a divine stone that could connect mortals with the heavens. Despite originating from different cultural contexts, these legendary stones share common themes. Supernatural power. Many of these stones are believed to contain energy, grant wisdom, or confer immortality. Divine or celestial origin. Often, these objects are associated with gods, celestial beings, or even extraterrestrial sources. Alchemy and transformation. Whether it's turning lead into gold or granting enlightenment, these stones often symbolize spiritual and material metamorphosis. Guardianship and conflict. Many stories involve heroes, gods, or civilizations fighting over the possession of these powerful objects, indicating their immense significance. These recurring motifs suggest a deep-rooted, cross-cultural archetype, the idea that certain stones or crystals serve as conduits for mystical or cosmic power. Whether real or metaphorical, the legacy of these stones continues to inspire esoteric traditions, scientific speculation, and modern-day mythologies. Connections to other lost civilizations. The legend of Atlantis is not an isolated myth. It is frequently interwoven with other tales of lost civilizations, such as Lemuria and Mu. These connections often emerge in esoteric, mystical, and alternative historical narratives that suggest a network of advanced prehistoric cultures, all of which ultimately met catastrophic ends. Lemuria, sometimes referred to as Mu, is theorized to have been a vast continent in the Indian or Pacific Oceans, predating Atlantis. The idea gained popularity in the 19th century, particularly through the works of Augustus Le Plongeon and later the Theosophical Society, led by Helena Blavatsky. Esoteric traditions describe Lemurians as a highly evolved spiritual race, possibly possessing advanced knowledge of telepathy, energy manipulation, and crystal technology. Some theories claim that survivors of Lemuria migrated to Atlantis or even South America, leaving behind sacred knowledge that would influence later civilizations, such as the Maya, Inca, and Polynesians. Mu, a Pacific connection. The concept of Mu, often conflated with Lemuria, was popularized by James Churchward, a British writer who claimed to have deciphered ancient tablets revealing the history of an advanced civilization that once flourished in the Pacific region. Mu was said to be the mother civilization, influencing Atlantis, Egypt, and Mesoamerica. Supporters of this theory link Mu to unexplained archaeological findings, such as the Yonaguni Monument off the coast of Japan and the Nan-Madol ruins in Micronesia, suggesting remnants of this lost society. Crystalline technology as a unifying motif. A recurring theme in Atlantis, Lemuria, and Mu lore is the use of crystal-based technology to harness Earth energies, cosmic frequencies, and even interdimensional forces. According to esoteric writings, Atlanteans were said to use giant crystals to generate energy, acting as transmitters for communication, healing, and even levitation. Lemurians supposedly embedded wisdom into crystals, known today as Lemurian seed crystals, believed by some to hold ancient spiritual knowledge. Mu's civilization allegedly created crystalline power grids that could harness geophysical forces, possibly linked to unexplained megalithic structures worldwide. The fall of these civilizations. Esoteric theories suggest that these civilizations fell due to their own technological excesses, cosmic shifts, or divine intervention. Some propose that the Atlanteans overused their crystalline power, causing a destructive imbalance in the Earth's energy grid, which led to their demise. Similarly, Lemuria and Mu are often depicted as victims of cataclysmic events, such as pole shifts, volcanic eruptions, or global floods. A mysterious global legacy. Though mainstream archaeology dismisses these ideas as myths, many spiritual traditions and alternative historians believe that echoes of these ancient civilizations persist in oral traditions, sacred texts, and archaeological anomalies. The supposed connections between Atlantis, Lemuria, and Mu hint at a forgotten era of human history, where advanced knowledge, particularly regarding crystals and energy manipulation, was lost, but may still be rediscovered.